record. All right. All of you are in, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me
Waiting
yank
on GM.
Yanked. Welcome to your campsite.
Oh boy.
So,
I didn't think we'd camped yet.
well, you're
No, we
setting
We
it up.
arrived
I
at
guess.
camp, but we have not slept.
Yeah. You
Okay.
guys have successfully defeated that mysterious woman who was on the... Let me put on some music. This is quiet. There we go.
Oh, you can give Ingwe back to Andrew now.
It's true.
You should already have control.
I have control.
I can't
Well,
move.
both of you have
I
control.
can't move.
Okay.
I can move. I can drag my guy, but I can't like WASD him.
Oh, I can now.
Because Zach had control over you.
I
What?
bet he's piloting me like dog shit.
I mean, yeah, because I'm in the kitchen.
I like this music. It
Okay.
sounds very fantasy dances with wolves.
Well, it's Chapel. That's the name of the song. You guys successfully were able to defeat this mystery woman who rode in on chariots. Being able to find out some information about who she is, or was, I guess I should say, because, well, instead of successfully killing her, she killed herself and then turned into a puddle of water. Along with the items that you found, I will remind you that you guys did find a note, titling her as Mistress D. You don't really know what her actual name is, other than that she introduced herself as a name that was definitely not D. She introduced herself as... What did she introduce herself
I have
as?
no idea.
I don't remember.
Lady Harlow. That's it. So, not entirely sure if that's her real name or just a pseudonym, but either way, you guys were successfully able to defeat her. Now,
One knows
you're
it's a fake
continuing...
name because one of her underlings said she would never betray Lady D. Or something like that.
I thought they just said it wouldn't betray the cause
When-
or something like that.
When you were offering to let someone live, they said they would die for her or something like that. And I'm pretty sure they used her initial, but not her name.
Now, you guys are on your way back, technically speaking, to Highport, the city that you originally started in, but immediately left to be to follow your hire. Now, you guys have finished setting up camp, and it is starting to become nighttime as time passes on. Is there anything that you guys want to do while you're setting up or preparing to go to bed?
I reach into Sean's bag.
Take one heavy plate out.
That would be hard to do since we don't have any of that.
That'd be impressive.
Half plate.
half plate. Yeah, I dibs on any heavy plate. I reach into Billy's bag. I take
Well,
all
if
the
you
gold.
want to, you can
Yes, you
roll
do.
sleight of hand.
No, I won't. It's not in character.
All right. And Uguay, do you want to roll sleight of hand?
No, I was just memeing.
Okay.
I've robbed
Uh,
Sean enough times.
With that, I would like to ask
Or have I?
which tent you guys are taking and who's taking watches.
The elves are taking watch.
I'll take the first watch.
I'll take the
Hey.
second one.
I take
need
the
one
big
more.
tent.
I'll stay
So that
with.
there's room
Hey,
for-
why do you need?
Uguay.
How long are we sleeping?
Watches, because the two of us only have to sleep 4 hours each.
Yeah.
I know. I just
I'll-
realized that.
I'll sleep with Uguay.
We have to make the tent bigger for Mommy Gia with Biggie, Milky, and Penis.
Okay.
Excuse me?
You haven't seen the video, you wouldn't get it.
With
Very
that,
important.
eventually sleep takes you, and for the first watch, I would like a
Ominous.
perception check, please.
I still can't move my guy. I know I'm supposed to be sleeping, but I can't.
22.
Let me try removing and adding. 22, that's pretty good.
Healthy.
As night comes to full pass, the moon above you is shining bright with all the stars. You see with your dark vision, of course, the adding player permission. Try now.
No, just move my
Interesting.
camera around. I can drag him, but I can't.
Well, are you using WASD or
I'm
arrow keys?
wazzing.
It's
It
arrows.
works with arrow keys. Ho 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 ho. Bad game.
Yeah, WASD is the camera. Arrow keys are your character.
Yeah. But it seems like this is just a peaceful night. Everything goes smoothly. The end of your watch comes up, and now it's time for the second watch.
Cool.
Now we get attacked.
Same difference.
Same roll, yes.
Yeah. That was terrible.
Oof.
Stricken blind.
11.
It's kind of difficult to say what happens. Even with your dark vision, the middle of the night is still the middle of the night, and you're perplexed by some of the clues and scraps of information that you've found so far about what might be happening. But eventually the sun rises and everyone wakes up without any problems.
I pissed. I peed the bed.
We continue.
That was you? I thought it was me.
We continue to Highport.
I'm on SARMs. I've lost bladder control.
Rough side effects.
I hit hard now, though.
Highport, as it takes a decent amount of walking, I would say, to be able to arrive. So even leaving pretty early in the morning, you arrive just as... What's a good...
What am I? How much she recover on a long rest?
Long rest, you
Everything.
recover full health.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a
And
full heal.
half of your
Total
Nice.
number
total
of hit
hit
dice.
dice.
Round
Yes.
it up or down.
Round down.
And you get to switch out spells if you want to, right?
If you have the
Seems to
ability
do.
to do so, yes.
If you have prepared spells, like a wizard or a cleric, then yes.
I have some always
Warlocks such as
prepared, and others
ourselves
that I get
are
to
not
prepare.
prepared, they're just known.
I'm
Mhm.
switching out my hard
We
sword
get to
swing for
swap.
my fast sword
Yeah, we can only
swing.
swap at level up.
Yeah, we swap this time if we wanted to get the one weapon.
I don't even know what else spells I have. Dang it.
Is anyone seeing anything or just a void? I see a void.
Just
It's
a
just a
void.
void.
Okay, I
Yep.
just wanted to make sure.
I just see egg fingers. That's not a joke. I'm rolling stuff in breadcrumbs drenched in egg dredge. I have egg fingers.
One hand for wet, one hand for dry.
That's the way to do
Both
it,
hands for wet and dry.
In there.
I
You
wish
get
you guys.
those
I'm
egg
gonna come back
fingers.
and stand in front of my computer so
Yeah.
that you guys can see my fingies.
I'd love to use the fact that you're using both for both, and they're gonna be quite messy.
As you guys approach...
Higher up, Zach.
Higher up. Wow.
Beautiful.
Have a taste.
Gross.
Stick those bad boys in the fryer.
No, that is raw egg. I am not
Oh,
going
a
to
raw
have-
egg never hurt anyone.
Put some meat on
it's
those
okay.
bones.
Huh?
Pretty sure it's
Salmonella
hurt a
goes
couple
away.
people.
They're trying to give me salmonella, Hannah, and you're gonna back them up?
You got a weak ass stomach. You got a weak ass stomach, is what I'm hearing.
You little poor weak little
Stummy hurt, Nichan.
Ooh, sorry, this is very different, but check out the new icon for the D4 channel.
Ooh.
That looks
Augers.
awesome.
Nice.
Who did that?
Colin.
That's cool.
Which Colin? I mean, I know which Colin, but
Colin Alpha.
yeah.
He's using an AI art generator to just make traffic cone pictures.
He really needs to stop playing with that.
He do Cone God or something? Is that
I
what that
don't
is?
know. All I know is that he's uploading a lot of pictures of traffic cones to the fridge.
He's been playing with AI various thing generators for like 2.5 weeks now.
Complained in general
I mean,
chat
it's
that
kind
we
of a
shouldn't
thing.
change to the icon. The rich tradition of our icon is ruined by changing it so much.
Okay, back to it, guys. Back to it. Sorry. As you guys approach, it's the town, city. Sorry, the city of Highport. At this point, it's about lunchtime, I would say, and the ancient city of Highport is situated on the southern shores of the Sapphire Sea, straddling the Kirdalin River, which is what you've been walking along this whole time. And what it does is it's controlling cargo traveling in either direction of this river. The city, perched on high ground, crowding the edge of the Frostgate Mountains, is fashioned largely of white granite topped with shale roofs. You have a clear view of the towers and upper wards from miles away as you approach the city. A steady stream of wagons and produce carts flows along the King's Road towards the city, while a similar collection of conveyances, now empty, travel in the other direction. Occasionally, a messenger or a noble party will clatter past all on horseback, barely squeezing through the north and southbound traffic. As you near the southernmost gate, the traffic slows to a crawl as you can see tax collectors with their distinctive gold hats collecting customs duty from for each wagon. A handful of city
That's what
He
watch.
you
said
say,
duty.
racist.
A handful of city watch
Dude,
halberdiers
this is
dressed
their
in
bag.
polished plate armor
Those
flank the gate.
long-nosed bastards.
I hate you.
Are these actual physical metal gold hats or just like
No,
colored
they're
gold
they're just cloth gold.
Golden.
They're just yellow.
Yeah, they're dyed.
Dang.
They're not actually
Yellow?
gold.
I won't try to steal one then.
So, you guys also see a handful of City Watch soldiers dressed in polished plate armor flanking that gate, and you can see as you're walking up that they're making sure each wagon has collected some kind of stamp. Now, for those of you who know, if there's anything Highport is more famous for than its trade, of which it is a major trade city, it's the fine steel armor and weaponsmiths who also ensure its watch is very well equipped.
Okay. I'd like to go to an armor shop. Say no more.
Well, first, you have to get through the gate.
Hey, we're not in a wagon. We don't need a stamp.
That is true. As you follow along the line, staying in line.
Is that a question?
Yes.
No.
Sure.
Uguay saunters casually past the line
I'll watch Uruguay for now.
and walks into the city.
As
I'll
you
behind them. I don't want Uguay behind me.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch
as
what
you
happens to Uruguay.
pass multiple groups of people, it kind of seems as
Hey, we're
more
walking
and
here.
more people get rowdier and rowdier. It's just like they're
Walking
trying to get you
here.
to stop cutting. Keep going or stop.
I pretend like I don't hear them.
Now he needs a roll perception to see if he noticed those people.
Yeah.
If you want to, go for it.
Otherwise, he's gotta keep marching.
Okay, wait. Perception to see if I hear them? Is that what we're doing?
You notice why people are getting upset.
Okay,
If
can
you
someone
want,
roll
this can
for
also
me?
be an insight.
I'll roll for you.
Yeah.
11.
+3. So
So
14.
Mhm.
you have a general understanding that people are getting upset by something you're doing. And currently,
I
the only
keep
thing you're
walking.
doing is
Yeah,
walking.
I guess it is Uruguay. He wouldn't, be familiar with all the social norms.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm going off of.
I keep walking. I
Eventually,
keep
you get.
sauntering. I swing my arms like Conor McGregor.
That's what I was picturing.
I'm just taking a place in the back of the line. I want.
Yeah, I'm holding our spot in line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eventually, the guard, one of the halberdiers, those guards that were flanking the gate, jogs up to you before you actually get to the gate. He's just, and like hand in front, hold. You need to go through the line.
When he says hold, I take his hand.
That's
Let's
assault of
go!
an officer.
No, like tenderly, not aggressively.
Yeah.
He still says it that way.
He
Let's
loves
go.
his wife.
But you told me to hold.
I told you to hold your place.
No, you just said hold.
Get back in line. As he turns around and starts walking away.
That felt like a pretty accurate interaction.
And then I walk back to the group.
And then I offer my hand for Uguay to hold.
I take his hand.
After some time, and I will say time because from the back of the line, I would say it takes nearly an hour or so for all of the guards to go through and eventually make it to where you guys are in the front of the line. And all of you are carrying weapons. And the guards very clearly note this.
Hang on, I'm not carrying weapons.
Okay, fine, not all, but most. And one of the guards says to the group, "We're a law-abiding city here. No, do not take out your weapons unless called upon."
My fists are lethal weapons. Do I need to hide them in my shell?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Playing with
Just-
fire here.
Don't break any laws. Welcome to Highport, and he
Yes, sir, Ossifer.
and he waves you in. Now, once you finally navigate the knot of people at the gate, you are assaulted by the sights, sounds, and smells of a bustling metropolis. Farmers, laborers, city folk, soldiers, merchants, and representatives of every race imaginable are rubbing shoulders on the wide sidewalls. The cobblestone streets feature deep grooves that mark where generations of heavy wagons have worn tracks. The buildings of the city, most of them 3 stories tall, are made of well-shaped white granite blocks with colorful window shutters and canvas awnings. Raucous shouting, laughter, and singing competes with the clatter of horseshoes and wagon wheels on the cobbles. You aren't in the city more than a few minutes, still getting a feel for its personality, when a small human girl, perhaps 12 years, sidles up to you. She wears a filthy, soot-covered tunic and pants that identify her as a chimney sweep. "Hello there. Say, you look new to the city. Oh, how rude of me. My name is Scarlett Anderson, full-time tour guide, part-time chimney sweep." She doffs her hat, revealing a perfect circle of blonde hair on a head that would otherwise looks charcoal black. "For a silver, I'd be willing to show you around Highport and help you get settled. Know all the best places, I does. She breaks into a coughing fit.
Foghorn Leghorn's giving us a tour.
How well do we we came from here to go to the other place? Like, how well do we actually know our way around? Do we
You
have
don't know
a map?
very much about the city.
Do we have a map?
No, you do not.
And it's against the rules to ask for one.
Where's the map store?
When did I
I
ever say it's
asked-
against?
I asked the lady where the map
Zach
store
found a
is.
way around it.
I do not know if I've ever told you you can't ask for a map.
No worries, having fun here. One bite every.
I was in the rules.
Everyone,
This challenge run, we just never ask for a map.
I read the pamphlet we got at the beginning.
One bite everyone knows rules.
Yeah, one map. Everyone knows the rules. We already got the map in the first town, so no maps. Sorry, boys. Damn shame.
True.
Okay, now question: are you actually asking about a map or no?
Are we challenge running,
Absolutely.
boys?
We're
Do we know
challenge
the
running.
rules or not?
We are
Can you show us
absolutely
to
asking for a map.
Can you show us to an armor shop?
Where's the
Oh.
map store?
No one can afford fucking anything in there.
I can show you a couple places. There, if you want something that I'm pulling up the map myself so I can describe it to you.
Really like something that would wet my whistle.
I'm trying to get hammered in the game hand, not in real life.
If you want, if you want to have some armor pieces or weapons or anything, then the best place would be the market ward. The Royal Armory is one of the best places that you can go for that.
That sounds expensive. Let's go!
Sounds like
alright.
just the place. Travel montage.
She leads you weaving through this decently large city. You can't quite tell how large it is, but it's pretty big. Definitely bigger than last place you were at. And weaving through these large roads, keeping track of where you're going is kind of difficult, actually. So it's kind of impressive that she's doing so well. Now, when it comes to getting to these different locations, it does take time. But we have time right now. You continue, so you keep
Implying
following
that
this
we
girl.
won't have time soon.
Yeah. Some great calamity will be upon us.
Where
Epic
is-
foreshadowing.
Haha, epic XD. Ow! I just got fucking burning oil on my arm.
Ooh.
Little
Classic.
splatter. Little splatter.
While you're walking,
Like toilet bowl.
while you're walking through, is there anything you want to ask this girl?
Where's the map store?
Have you noticed anything strange on the streets lately?
I'm also choosing the rumors dialogue option in my Skyrim text log.
Well, first, we could probably find a map of the city while we're in the marketplace. That
Thank
should be a
God,
pretty
I
good
thought she was
place.
about to just ignore my fucking map question again. I was
Don't
like, how many?
know.
I was
My
like, you know
guy,
what?
you
Did he
asked
actually
3
say that we
times.
can't ask for a map? But he's implying that I can't ask for a map.
You know the rules, Zach.
And
One
so
map.
do
Everyone knows the
I.
rules. One bite. Everyone knows the rules.
So she starts, in order to get to the marketplace, she starts pulling you guys towards a northwesterly direction, taking turns following the roads until eventually you get to a decently sized marketplace. And by decent, I mean pretty big.
Expansive, sprawling.
Humongo. Unfathomably large.
Oh,
Oh,
There's only like 4 stalls here.
Bro,
dang it. This looks like a
there's
good
a lot of
spot for some
buildings.
public executions.
I can't see the map.
Hey.
who am I missing?
I start walking towards the execution stage.
It looks more like an amphitheater type thing than executionary.
It's definitely an amphitheater than anything else.
I put my head through the guillotine hole.
That looks like a furnace. It's either a furnace or a bread oven. Let's go find out. Never mind, it's a fucking
You
window.
have the chance to
What are
explore
you
these different
doing?
locations. The
Ow.
uh, so this, as you guys arrive, she explains. So this is the marketplace. We can find pretty much anything here. It won't. It's not the Steel Ward or the Royal Armories like you requested. That's
That's
a bit
fucking
further away.
Is there
Yeah.
any kind of armor here?
Oh yeah, there's some armor, just not a whole lot.
Dang, she wasn't in character there. Can you show me to an armor stand?
Well, I thought you were just asking to view.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
I
asking.
mean, we could just like walk around the market and see what's
Is there
going
an armor
on.
stand, lass?
Okay. So first, she's
Yeah,
going
turn it
to
on back.
eventually walk you guys down to an armory, and you see that it has a pretty good amount of stuff. Is there anything that you're specifically looking for, or do you just want me to describe?
Plate armor or some kind of heavy armor class?
Heavy armor is available. As you start
Probably
searching
1,000
through the
gold.
whale, huh?
Yeah.
Probably 1,000 gold.
If you want full plate, it's 1,500 gold by
Maybe maybe
standard
no,
cost.
Well, maybe we're not doing standard cost here. Maybe it costs less. Maybe it costs more.
We
Yeah,
could also
it's
spot
up to
you.
Noah.
So the two half plate standard cost add up to 1,500,
True. You
Standard
could
cost.
sell. Yeah, that's again.
which seems to be where we're gonna be headed here.
You guys want a tank to be tankier?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So let's see what we got working.
Well,
with here.
let's see. How
You-
much does the heavy armor cost?
Behind the counter is a fairly grizzly man. It looks as if
Grizzy.
he's the one who's doing the both the selling and the forging.
I
You're asking about
inquire.
the plate armor. That'll cost you 1,500 gold.
These fuckers. Everything's by the book with these pieces of shit.
Try to pick up the plate armor and walk out of the store.
Oh my god, we're gonna get arrested.
No.
Do you
no.
actually?
I'm just
No.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
There are
He
other
does
heavy armor
try.
options you could ask about that are significantly cheaper.
What
That is
other
true.
heavy armor options are there? I'm
I
pretty
got
sure
ring
I'm wearing
mail and chain.
mail. Chainmail's fucking dirt cheap according to this website.
Chainmail's 2 AC higher than ring mail, and it's only
Yeah.
75 gold.
I'll take a finest set of your ring mail or chainmail.
Why didn't you get one of the half plates?
Because half plates limit my dexterity.
Well,
I've-
heavy armor doesn't use your dex at all.
Oh, does it not?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I didn't know that. I've been doing this wrong then.
So if you've got more than a +1 dex modifier, the half plate's going to be more worth it for you.
I have a +3 dex mod.
Well, there you go.
Okay. Or
I mean, half plate only lets you add 2, so you're getting 17 from it, but that's still better than a 16 from chainmail.
that's true. That's true.
Noah, is there a potion seller?
Splint's also not that much either.
You'll have to
Potion
search
sellers?
around,
Yeah,
but
Splint, though.
according to the girl,
What is splint?
honestly, I have no idea.
It's
I don't
like-
know.
Like my
Actually, wait,
RuneScape
wait,
would be
before I
basically
forget,
things like
map
wood.
for it.
This armor is made of narrow vertical strips of metal riveted to a
Hasn't said
backing
that.
of
Oh.
leather. It's.
Interesting.
I mean, if you guys want to sell your half plate, I'd buy full plate.
I'll sell mine.
He's gonna be like,
Aren't you wearing yours?
Well, it also
Yeah,
depends on
I
how
can-
much he'll give y'all for
I
the
can
half
s-
plate.
I can switch it out.
Surely, if he's selling by the book, he's buying by the book.
Look, first of all, I've got 2 extra
Yeah, has
sets
that
of
ever
half
been the
plate
case,
from
Luke?
from the bodies, and I also have the armor I was wearing before, which is just leather. So he won't get much from the leather. But I do have 2 sets of half plate that no one is using. So before
Yeah,
we're
that-
selling
Oh,
That'd be
yeah.
great.
anything else, let me just.
So, in character, what do you say?
All right, good sir. I pull out one, just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Sean's
Not
got it. Sean knows what's
yeah.
up. Sean knows what's up.
How would you value this fine armor we have acquired, and it is the gilded one suit of the gilded half plate.
20 gold.
Uh, he takes it from you, starts looking at it, feels out the dings
I'll give you
and
a
the
hand job for
scratches. Kind of holds it up to the light to see
Yeah,
its
yeah.
reflections. Well, it's
This is counterfeit
finely
plate.
crafted, but well used. It looks like it was most recently in a battle that did not end well. It would take some time to patch it up, so I would have to say 400 gold.
Ah, this guy's a
Oh my
bastard.
gosh.
That's better than I was expecting, to be honest.
Honestly, that's a good starting spot. I got good charisma. Let's see where we can go with this.
I like
I
these
can personally,
entrepreneur fingers.
yeah, I'm thinking here, formulating. Yeah, I can personally attest to the quality this armor has. It did a fine job in combat. It is not the fault of the armor that the wearer is no longer wearing it. What say you? We come closer to 500. It is finely crafted and inlaid with some precious metal.
Roll
You
for
should
it.
have gone so much higher.
Well, we're starting. We're haggling.
Yeah, but you gotta, I'm gonna. Sean's got this. Sean's got this.
All right,
I trust Sean.
25% increases. Where'd it go? Oh, that's a 16 total.
Not bad. It's not bad.
Well, I do agree that
Yo, check
the
my fucking
gilding and the
handiwork,
metals
boys.
are well made.
Those look good.
But that looks really good.
Yeah.
Put one up to the mic and take a bite. I want to hear the crisp. The undercarriage to die for.
Quick undercarriage check.
You didn't even need to be that close to get
Oh, it's
that
crispy.
crunch.
That was
Yeah.
good.
All right.
I would say the best I can do is 430.
Make it 420 and you've got yourself a deal.
Oh my
I honestly wish you were part of this conversation. 'Cause
We could try. No,
I'm
I
thinking.
don't want to talk to Jashan here because that's metagaming.
Yeah. Tell you what, let me discuss the needs of my companions here, and we'll see where we come back and huddle in a corner. Do we want to do comparison shopping on your heavy plate? Like, could we get?
Yeah, we could shop around. We could shop the town. You know,
Are we
we don't
gonna
have.
shop
I
around?
don't need to buy the first heavy plate I sit in. You know.
With that, now the girl is going to try and take you guys to the.
Something tells me the royal armor might cost a bit more.
Where in the world did she go?
Yeah.
Just a hunch.
just a hunch.
Ah, Scarlet. So now Scarlet is going to take you guys to a cartographer to be able to try. She's going to try and find one, but she does do very well, actually. Yeah, so there's a person that makes maps and stuff just over here. As she
Again.
takes you,
Noah,
Huh?
sorry to interrupt you. Who is this person?
Scarlet, the girl
the
that
little girl?
has been
person who
showing you
comes
the
around.
way.
Yeah, but
Wait, guide.
where'd we meet her?
She
just
came up
pulled
to
up.
you.
Okay, as I was saying, I didn't know if I missed that.
That's how I introduced her. So
Okay, must have been spaced.
mm.
Please carry on.
Ask her.
Um,
I also ask her how she feels about turtles.
Oh my god.
What do you say in character?
How do you feel about turtles?
Very, very sage.
Very direct.
I used to have a turtle once. He died, but I liked him.
I have a face of disgust.
Predictably.
And then I say, "All right, let's just go in the map store."
One turtle, everyone knows the rules.
And coming into the map store, it's, as one would expect, filled with various scrolls and sheets of paper, inks and books galore. Going, do you want to peruse or do you want to go straight to the counter?
I
I'm gonna talk to the store owner and be like, "Yo, dog." No, I'm gonna walk up to the store owner and be like, "Hello, kind sir. Uh,
The
where could I acquire a map of the region and a map of Highport?
Monkey.
Monkey,
ah, yes,
monkey.
I can certainly do that for you.
It
I
had been a
will
while since I monkeyed.
request that you do wait a little while as I copy the maps down for general use.
I like look at him
They
like this, and
kinda-
I'm just like, monkey.
Mm.
Mm,
In total, for copying these two maps, one of Highport and one of the region, it will cost you 16 gold. Is that all right with you?
fucking scammer.
Let me
No
check
kidding.
the old. Let me check the old pocketbook real quick.
Kinda crazy. The guy doesn't have a
Monsieur.
spare
Hang on.
city map around. This is a poorly prepared cartographer.
Yeah,
No kidding.
shit. Yeah, I can swing that.
I should have been like, I only
You
got
should have
10.
12.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
16 gold. He's given me a deal. The next
You
guy
don't-
walks in and he offers him 12.
Yeah, he doesn't like turtles.
All
Person
right,
out of
so
the
he'll
field about
take
turtles
16
first.
gold from you.
Huh?
He'll take 16 gold from you.
Okay, Pog.
like hell he will.
Please come back in 2 hours, and I will have your maps ready.
2 hours.
while we're
No,
looking
I'm just
around,
kidding.
I'm gonna
does
mark the
he have
location
any like?
up on my map.
I just sit in front of the store.
Estrellas, what did you want?
Does he have any like useful scrolls?
Define
mean,
useful.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? Those are useful,
Magical?
dog.
Spells?
Is that what you're talking about?
Like spells.
Magic scrolls? I
tomes
feel like that's
of-
going to be a different shop, not
This is cartographer.
Yeah, this is a cartographer.
Magic
He
map.
said he had various parchments around. He
Yeah,
might
you know,
dabble.
Hey,
You can
you know
have
what?
fancy map paper.
Now that I'm back, where is the cartographer's stall on this map?
Cartographer's stall is I'm just gonna pick you up.
Yeah, go ahead and drag
No,
me
he's
there.
being
That one.
kidnapped. Stop him.
It's
Stop
this one it's
me!
the smaller one in the corner.
Okay. Also, is the Scarlet still with me?
If you want her to be.
I thought she was still with me to show me the map store or whatever.
Well, that's
I
true.
was gonna
yeah.
ask her the next question.
Go for it.
Is there a potion seller?
Oh yeah. We got a couple of different places that make potions. What kind are you looking for?
Ready for your best potion seller impression, Noah?
Droughts of healing. You cannot handle my strongest potions, Trev.
Okay. As after you finish your meeting, she eventually takes you to this store right here. I wish I had a miniature for her but all of the miniatures are adults, so it's really annoying.
You sure there's
Just
some kind of
shrink an adult
halfling?
miniature.
You know, I didn't think about that.
Didn't you make my mini smaller or whatever? At one point? Because it was a big boy. It was a big boy.
Boom. Tiny girl.
I'm an idea man.
Is it?
So this is the potion shop that a lot of people go to in the marketplace.
Do I have to walk like inside of it, or can I not walk inside of it because of map building?
It doesn't really matter. It does have stuff in it, but it's your
All right,
decision.
potion seller. I will be going into battle soon, and I'm going to need some of your strongest potions.
What kind of potions would you like?
I can handle his strongest potions. This
I
guy's
never
not
said
good
that.
enough for
He
me.
never said that.
droughts of healing.
He wants your strongest
And
droughts
for-
of healing.
My droughts of healing and stuff that'll make me punch harder.
Hmm. You can't handle my. Oh boy, that's hard actually.
You can't handle my
No one needs to
strongest
smoke
potion.
You
some more.
can't.
Handle the truth.
You can't
can't handle
afford
my
my strongest
strongest
healing
potions.
potions.
Try me.
Whoa!
How
A
much
st-
are they?
A supreme healing potion is 20,000 gold.
You just made that up.
No.
This
You,
guy's
no,
so
you just
cat-
made that up.
I'm googling it.
20,000 gold.
You fucking made that up.
That better be
Supreme
able
healing.
to take people from actually dead.
I tell this guy he's capping.
20,000 gold. No, he's capping.
All right, well give me some like, it doesn't have to be your very strongest
He's
one.
trying
but
to
give me
scam you.
some top shelf marks.
He's
You know what I
racist
mean?
against turtles.
I can
Wait, hang on.
provide
Let me
you-
roll a precision check to see if he's racist against me.
Okay.
Insight check. Insight check.
That would be
Or
insight. Yeah.
check. Yeah, insight. Either way, wisdom modifier.
Dang.
12.
Doesn't look like he's acting any differently for you, but considering you just met him and he hasn't interacted with anybody else in your party, it's kind of hard to tell.
Fair.
Well, let's come ask for a potion of healing. See if it's 10,000 or 20,000.
Yeah, I asked for the mid shelf stuff. Like, what's a good one?
Would you care for a minor healing potion or a greater one?
No. What's the effect of a greater healing potion exactly? Like
Stronger
do
than a minor healing potion.
Yeah, but like, is there like a percentage or is this metagame?
It's a
it's
certain number of dice.
You roll.
I don't know
the
the
more
many
numbers.
you
dice?
roll, more dice.
I think it's 2 more dice.
All right. How much is a greater one, Pops?
A greater potion is 200 gold.
This guy's racist. We gotta get out of here.
You're actually. I call him a bigot. No, I'm just kidding.
Ask him if he likes turtles.
Before you say anything, Zach, I'm just gonna send you the screenshot here.
All right, let's
That's
see.
metagaming.
Let's see this.
But potions are always overpriced in D&D.
That's very true.
Okay, Supreme.
Also, it varies
5,000.
but from campaign to campaign, so
All right.
Yeah, I mean, and Noah can always just decide his own price, you know.
I'll take
Yeah.
I'll take a couple reggies, baby.
Some regular potions will be 50 gold each.
All
Hey,
right.
he got that one right.
I'll take 2.
you found his floor.
100 gold, then, please.
All righty.
You exit
and then-
the weird-smelling potion
Wait. What about
store.
the potions that let me hit harder?
A potion of strength is what you request?
Is that what's gonna make my punches hurt more, or do I need a dex potion? Because it's dex modifier, right? Like, that's how this
Well,
works.
depends.
Like do more damage. You know, my damage is d6 plus dex mod, so I'm assuming it would be a dexterity potion, right?
I don't know if there are dex potions.
Yeah,
and-
there's... I could
Think-
make one for you,
Well, so,
but it
wait,
will cost.
Does the strength potion, does that like just affect my strength stat, or like is it
I
just
don't-
actually add on to my hit dice when I'm hitting something, or
Well,
like?
if your part of your attack is strength, it would add to it.
I think
Oh.
I think it's just a generic strength term. I don't think it's referring directly to your
Interesting.
strength score, but I could be wrong. I'm not very fluent in potions.
I'm not either, and neither is my character.
So,
which is why I'm not
just
looking it
to assuage some of the stuff that was thrown at me, the resource that Luke found is potion
to
brewing,
brewing.
and the cost of materials.
Yeah, makes more sense. It takes a while to brew some Supreme healing potions.
They are insane. So my prices stand.
Dang, I tried to get you a discount. Zach.
I'll just dip out. You know, I got my 2 healing pots. I walk away mid set while he's in mid sentence.
No,
All
you're
right.
gonna make him just like turtles now.
wait. No, I don't do that. All right. Tell him that I think I got everything I needed. And then I say monkey. I'm like monkey. But I also I lean in a little bit and I wink at him. And then I walk out of the store.
All right. And after that, is there any other store that you would care to go for?
I don't know if I want to go to a store, but since I can't use Dex with even ring mail, I graciously inquire from Sean for a piece of half plate.
Who's Sean?
Yeah, who's Sean?
Astraeus, can I
are you
have some of
just-
that half plate?
Are you sticking with that? You're not.
We'll stick
buying
with
a
it for
head
now.
gear?
We'll stick for it for
Okay.
now.
Yeah, go. for
Maybe
it, dog.
maybe there'll be a dead guard I can loot for later. You know, who knows?
Yeah. Take it. I'm
Thank
just
you,
gonna sell
thank
them
you.
if you don't.
I appreciate it. So I have the same amount of AC, but I'm not cheating anymore.
Is there a magic weapon store?
I don't know
Ooh,
about
that's
any
gonna be
magic
expensive.
stores or
Yeah.
magic weapon stores around here, but we could try at the Royal Armory. They
We
probably
can't
have
afford
some.
anything of that. We can't afford any of that.
I would like
Magic
to
equipment is
try.
gonna be
Thank you very
expensive.
much.
How much gold do I have?
I have like 400 gold,
Worth considering for
Uh,
any of
Yeah,
these?
Lady, if you would be so
460 or
kind,
something.
I'd love.
and I guess
Take
I
a
have a
look
piece
at
of
the
half
Royal
plate to
Armory.
sell because I
I have
scammed
420 gold. I can't
What?
spend any money.
I give Connor a gold and he can't refuse it.
No.
Here you go, son.
I throw
Who's
it.
Connor?
Connor and I
Novu
lock
gets
eyes
some-
across the bazaar.
I sneak one into his
Novu and I-
pocket so he doesn't know.
Roll for stealth, please.
Here we go.
Novu and
My
I lock
passive
eyes from
perception.
across the bazaar and I wink
Nat
at
20,
him.
nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Oh, I gotta go.
It's my passive perception.
It beats it.
Yeah.
Okay.
421 gold, 421 gold.
But he doesn't realize he received the gold.
But he still has to update
It's still
his
on my
character sheet.
person, so it's in my quantity. Eventually I'll find it.
This
But
is my
he
favorite thing I've done the whole campaign.
Currently, he believes that he has 420 gold.
You can have the happiness.
So it
and
doesn't
fun.
actually solve your problem.
I know.
But someday, like a day or two from now, reach in my pocket and be like, dang it.
I was happy for nothing.
I'm 1 gold richer. Dang it.
Oh no, what will you
I
do?
need to take 1 gold away from myself. So are we going to the magic weapon store? Sean big dicking with his coin
Well,
purse.
who's Sean?
I'll see you guys there.
Welcome.
Oh, Roja. Astraeus, are we going to the magic weapon shop?
I'd love to browse, see the quality of their craftsmanship here.
All right. I'll take you there, but I will say it's a bit of a ways to walk, so be ready.
I will give Rosa gold though. She's earned it.
Should we wait and
I was
Get
planning
the
on paying her at
maps
the end of the day.
first?
Waiting outside of the map store, so you
Who's
guys.
Rose?
Oh wait, I'm gonna get
You
lost.
mean
Scarlet.
Scarlet?
Scarlet. That's close enough.
Pretty
I'll
close.
hand her a gold.
Yeah, fairly close.
I don't call her name out.
Thank you so much, sir. And she continues leading the way, except this time it's got a bit of a bounce to her step. She's
I don't
very
think
happy.
we ever got an answer for strange happenings, did we?
Yeah,
No,
our
you did not.
rumor dialogue option was never completed.
Because I got mapped.
Yeah. Zach was upset he got dono walled.
So, Scarlet, any strange happenings in the streets these days?
Well, you guys have never been here before, so you probably don't know about the poisoning. That's been going on for a little while. Other than that, nothing really crazy. There is the boogeyman, of course, but that's okay.
Those both sound
I were
very
there, I'd be
crazy.
like- If I were there, I'd be like, "Don't tell me they've been poisoning maps."
First thing I'd like to know
Wait,
is the poisoning something I'll have to actively look out for?
Uguay, are you staying at the
Yeah, I'm
cartographer?
staying at the. I said that earlier. I didn't know if you heard me.
I thought you were staying until you figured out where the potion cellar was.
He wanted to wait
No,
for his maps.
we already got the. I got the.
Okay.
I got my
He got the
potions
potions,
already.
and then he went back to sit in
Yeah.
front of the
Okay,
Because
map
so
maker.
Yeah, because the map maker was just like down the street from the potion cellar.
Yeah.
yeah. But Scarlet does tell you that the Royal Armory is almost on the other side of the city, so it will take quite some time to go there and back.
For me, I'm not
Yeah,
going
that's
to
why
the
he's
Royal
waiting.
Armory.
Can we pay for like a rickshaw?
I'm just
Is
waiting
that
at
an
the
option?
map store.
You know, you could theoretically get a rickshaw. You would have to get multiple because
Taxi! I'm
there
fine with walking.
you can only hold 2 people on a single rickshaw.
Unless
so
you guys want a rickshaw. You guys want a rickshaw? Yeah, what are we paying Scarlet for if we're getting a rickshaw?
Exactly.
Good point.
Lead the way, Scarlet.
We'll meet
wonderful.
back at the town square.
And she then starts taking you up a more north, almost fully north, but I would say northeast until you guys pass along the way you pass, like I said, more of these streets, these granite stone buildings, uh, various sorry.
While we're traveling, can we
Yes.
learn? I'd like Scarlet. Can you please tell us more about the boogeyman and the poisoning? That sounds quite interesting. We're from out of town
Yeah.
and don't have much knowledge
Up
of the
front.
locale.
I just want to know if the poisoning is something we actively have to watch out for right now, or is that like
no.
previous history?
As
Or
long
is it
as
something that like nobility deals with, but random people don't care about?
Well, for the past year or two, no fewer than 9 members of the higher ups, the lesser nobility people, have died from mysterious causes. We're not really sure what happened, but the guards said it was a altogether unacceptable state of affairs. Never mind the fact that most of them were raised from the dead. That was scary. At first, the deaths were thought of as just natural causes, but then too many of them happened. So now the idea is that they were poisoned. But thankfully, the Duke was able to
Yeah.
set up
Yeah.
an investigation, and they figured out that it was the Assassin's Guild disguised as the Apothecaries Guild. They were the
Wearing
ones
our
who
duct
arrested for these murders. I heard
Right.
through the grapevine that 8 of them were tortured for information and admitted. So they were able to get them, the bad guys. So I don't think we have to worry about it anymore.
Did-
Uh,
Let me stop
the
you right there, Scarlet. Did the
Oh.
Duke gain any additional authority or renown from finding the culprits?
Not that I know of,
Okay.
but
He did like poison his brother for the throne.
Yeah, or like do some racist shit against some elves.
all I really know is that the Duke and anybody else that has the money, they generally spend less and less time here in the city. But I don't really care because us orphans get all the best jobs. Let me tell you. We got to climb up through chimneys, splashing through sewers, rat catching, dung sweeping.
What
It
an uncomfortably peppy child.
sure beats
She
getting
just
stuck in
got a
school with
gold
those high
coin.
society
Yeah,
moppets.
that's true.
Basically, she got handed a hundo.
Yes, she did. You did.
Tell us
So-
about the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Oh, And as you say that, she gets a bit of where in the world?
She's the
There it
boogeyman.
is.
Oh no!
A flat.
Plot twist.
Even though how she remarked it at the very beginning, even just bringing him up gives a bit of a flash of fear that goes across her
Oh,
face
no.
as she nervously looks around, biting her lips. We don't really talk about him, but his
Sexy
name is
lip bite or
Cassius. You best not say his name out too loud, though. It belongs to a boogeyman that all the mums in the city used to frighten their children. Don't you go out at night by yourself, or Cassius will catch you and skin you alive. Don't you go playing around the well, or old Cassius will reach up and pull you down in the high hole
The
and gnaw
well.
on your bones.
Wells.
I've never
Triggered.
seen him myself,
Triggered.
but if you want, you could ask old Galter at the Raff and Goblin about him. I heard him mention his name his name before. You'll know Galter by his hands, on account of them being hooks.
Based.
On what?
Yeah,
Captain Deadwood, the Heartless. But don't let the name fool you. I'm not really a captain.
Eventually, and like I said, this is quite a bit of distance for you guys, especially traveling through the city. It takes some time, probably about nearly as you can see, time has passed. Not entirely sure how long though.
Hey,
But
Noah,
yes.
the whole time while they're gone, I just want to let you know that I'm catcalling at women. Can I roll for success?
My
Uh,
gosh.
Okay, let's say
Where did
every
Uwe learn
20
these behaviors?
every
You
20
know how I
minutes
told
you
you
get a
I-
cat call.
He's a lustful hermit.
You know how every like.
Master Roshi or
I was
Jiraiya.
about to say I actually was taught by Master Roshi.
I guess he is the turtle hermit, isn't he?
Yeah, he is the turtle
believable. Or are you Master Roshi?
I am both Master Oogway and Roshi.
I bet Oogway's a horn dog.
Probably.
In his prime, got around. You know?
So do I just like roll? Do I roll
Uh,
a check to see if I'm successful?
I will give you 3 rolls.
My man Oogway's handsome. He's got advantage, right?
No.
20.
I
Nat
What?
20. Holy crap.
The most important role of the night coming
Couldn't
up
matter less.
It might maybe not.
Turns out it was that one chick from the other
Connor,
city. That
this
he
means
walked with.
everything to me.
I'm so
Oh,
happy.
man.
I'm so happy.
So, I'm going to turn on my lights and I'm going to think about how to respond to that. I will be right back.
I've sent our DM into thoughtful man mode.
I think it's really funny that it's getting dark where Noah is, and it's barely getting like marginally getting dark here.
Is there any inns nearby?
Well, the
I
Scarlet did tell you all
know
about that
who
one
he
hook
is.
and that one pub or whatever.
You don't know about that.
I know. I said Scarlet told y'all about that.
Oh yeah. No, but you're gonna have to ask her if there's any inns nearby.
Well, I mean, aren't you guys
No,
just
you
gonna
just
come
look
and meet me?
around.
Oh yeah, I can just ask whoever I successfully
No.
catcalled.
Yeah. Find out how successful the cat call is.
Yeah, I need to know, what do you say?
What are your
Because
intentions?
right now
I'm
there's a very pretty woman, very revealing
Whoa.
red dress.
Whoa.
S-
It's
Just-
gonna be a
Squid's getting
trap,
killed.
you guys. I'm gonna die.
walking
it's,
down.
it's the boogeyman.
Yeah.
So, what is it you say to this very attractive woman? Looks to be in about her mid to late 20s, and wearing a nice, very pretty red dress.
You like turtles?
Yeah, I was about to say, hey baby, you like turtles?
The baby girl.
She turns to you. Why, hello.
Dude, I can tell from the way you said that, Noah. She's biting her lip right now.
For the right price, my baby. I like
Oh,
any
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh,
This backfired.
May-
I was hoping that would be what a nat 1 would result in.
yeah.
Yeah,
Now
that's
it'd be a really
kinda
ugly
fucked up.
chick.
Yeah.
Maybe
Title's
you'll get
over to you.
What,
maybe you'll
don't
get
you
a
know the
discount.
best things in life are free?
Nat 20, baby. How far will it go?
It should definitely have gone further than whatever this is.
Free gets you only so far, baby.
I feel like Noah's actually flirting with me.
I know.
This isn't role playing. This is just Noah's fantasy coming
No, this-
true.
Yeah. I flick a gold coin at her.
Oh.
Like
Oh my gosh.
Now that will get you plenty.
nice.
Would you like to take this somewhere?
That's where ends are, Zach.
Yeah. How about your place of choice?
Like, that's how you end up dead.
I know.
I'm
But I
pretty
respect
strong.
it. I respect the hustle.
Hey, listen, sometimes you gotta give it up for the nut.
Right, Sean?
We're gonna get to her place, and then I'm gonna squat down on the floor and lay an egg. And then I'm gonna leave. I am a turtle.
Can turtle people lay eggs?
I would assume so,
think
because
so.
real turtles lay eggs.
The problem is, you're not a female turtle.
That's true.
Floor.
Also a key fact.
Yeah. So
That's
this
fair.
woman takes you by your turtle hand and leads you,
Hold.
or might I say, escorts you down the road for a couple blocks until eventually you make it to a small building. It's well kept to a certain degree. The outside looks nice, except for the windows. Those are a bit dingy. But she leads you inside, opens the door for you, and lets you go in. The inside, on the other hand, is not so good. Welcome to Little Lovelies, my dear. As she leads you up a set of stairs, down past 3 doors that have various sounds and knockings coming from it, into a room that literally just has a bed.
That's all you need.
All right, the rest can be an off-screen event. I use that to kill the time while I'm waiting for the maps.
Now, for the rest of
Tasteful
you.
choice, Zach. Tasteful choice.
I don't want to hold up the whole campaign.
Now,
or go into
one-
any more detail.
I just had to make a point about it that this is happening.
Uguay's got
Did you
game.
know-
Uguay's got game. Can't deny it.
Did you know that some of the best horror films leave all of the monster to the human's imagination?
Yep.
You
This
know,
is a horror film.
best is subjective.
Now, as the rest of the party arrives at the Royal Armories, you see that this is complex, like multiple buildings of weapon and armor smiths. You hear and see, you can both hear and see tons of hammers striking against metals. The heat and smoke billowing from the forges is kind of impressive. It's kind of surprising that none of you noticed it on the way here.
Well, who'd you say we did?
Yeah, you never know. But you also see various buildings that look as if they're more closer to storerooms than any kind of shop or forge. Scarlet eventually leads you to a single building within this section, and as you can see, it's kind of like a two-story kind of building with a forge on the lower half. And there is a person currently banging away, but before you enter the building,
Yeah, Zach.
a boy runs over to you, and this kid looks to be probably his early teens, I would say. Short, short tannish blonde hair, kind of muscular, actually. Definitely some kind of apprentice for a forge. Hi, what can I do for you?
We need to get some child labor laws in this city. Like,
No kidding.
Apprenticeship's pretty good.
Apprenticeship is the thing to do in medieval.
Yeah.
but chimney
Fantasy.
sweep, like poop sweeper.
Yeah,
like,
those will outlaw.
Excuse me,
okay.
Scarlet loves her job.
True. That is
Do you
true.
have any plate,
Anyway,
full plate?
I don't think she
Malab.
understands the consequences of loving that job, though.
Well, yeah, of course, we got plenty of plate armor. Is there any kind of that you're looking for, or just something that'll fit you?
Something that'll fit me.
All right, please come inside.
I go inside.
The door opens up.
Squeak!
And inside, it's not really well presented, but you see a
I don't need to.
very
The quality is there.
quality is there, even from your uneducated standpoint.
Whoa!
Damn.
You tell me if you have
Lobbing.
any experience in blacksmithing.
I mean, yeah, sure. I
do.
don't have any blacksmithing experience, but you know,
Fighter knows
as a
his way around
warrior,
a
I
suit
can
of
appreciate
armor.
a fine craft of armor.
I
That
have
is what I'm
blacksmith
saying.
proficiency.
You have you blacksmith, Sean?
I
Okay, I'm like, this is my guy. He signs
not like
off
y'all
on
ever
everything.
asked about it. But yeah,
Well, sorry,
I'm a
you
blacksmith.
Hey, Astraeus, guide me. Let me know what's what.
What are we working with here? What we got?
Yeah,
Paint a word picture.
Astraeus is now my lawyer. Does all the talking.
Like licking his lips and rubbing his hands together.
As the 4, technically 5, technically 6 if you include these 2 kids, go into this building, you do notice the boy has a bit of a only slight grimace as Scarlet walks in, covered in her soot. But you can see that he soldiers through it and starts describing some of the pieces of armor that is set up around the shop. Well, I got a couple of different kinds of plate armor. If you want something that's simple, then we've got that. If you want something that's silvered, that's more often used for weapons, but we do have some silvered armor. We have some
Sounds
plated,
expensive.
gilded, adamantite armor. We even have some of that.
Oh!
Whoa!
How much does the adamantite cost?
It's expensive, sir.
You got a number?
Brr.
I'm looking it up.
Quote.
It's gonna. If the supreme healing potions cost
It's
as
gonna
much
be
as they do,
terrifying.
Yeah. But the AC. Think of the AC.
+5.
I'm not sure. Does adamantine even provide additional AC? I thought it just had other bonuses.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. It's some.
Oh,
I
you
think
can
it
get.
is other bonuses because if it's a plus to AC, it'd be like just a +1 armor
So,
or +2.
The cost to make adamantine
Oh.
armor and sell it is going to be around 2,000 gold.
Whoa!
Honestly?
Convert crits
Not
into
as bad
normal
as I
hits.
thought.
Yeah.
The site I'm looking at as well says 23 AC.
Interesting.
For adamantite full plate,
Yeah, full plate adamantite.
that's a really good price if that's
Yeah.
23 AC.
I don't know how official it is. I'm gonna continue to look.
Oh, the armor. That's confusing. Adamantine itself has an AC of 23.
Interesting. What does the armor have? Because if it's if it's anything north of 20, that 2,000 gold sounding really reasonable.
Yeah.
D&D Beyond says that it just has like the same AC but converts crits into normal hits.
Interesting.
So it's basically just a reinforcement of the armor.
Okay.
It's not like a crazy AC boost. It just keeps you from getting critted on.
How much would your normal plate cost?
The normal plate. Do you want any kind of fancy stuff on it, or is it just
Any
simple
kind of
plate?
fancy stuff?
What would be the price difference?
Price difference. Well, if you want the normal plate, that'll cost you 1,600 gold.
Ah,
If you want it gilded, or if you want it
ah.
embossed, or anything like that, that'll probably cost you, depending on the design, of course, an extra 150.
Do you have any magic equipment here? I was wondering. We're getting all the prices out of the way.
Oh yeah, we have some magic prices.
What is
Yeah,
that?
just show me your menu.
Yeah, you got a menu?
Well, is there something that you're specifically looking for? Because we got some enchanted weapons, some fancy armor that's got some enchantments on it. What you looking for?
I'm
Trace?
looking for a sword that's better than this, and just for flashy purposes, I
I'd
hold out my
also-
hand and summon my packed weapon, which is just a longsword, a +1 longsword.
He
But
just
like
took his weapon out.
materializes. I mean, like
Ooh.
holding it out, like not aggressively.
I also ask if there's any magic two-handed swords or two-handed weapons in general, because I guess.
And I would like to, and I ask if they would like to purchase any weapons.
Oh, you're selling. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were being the
You
Smith
should
apprentice.
also ask them about Nuckies, if they got any magic Nuckies.
Your knuckles are already magic enough, Oogway.
Is that a
I know
thing
they
in
are.
D&D?
I'm just curious. I didn't know if they existed. or
Surely
not.
some kind of fist weapon has to exist.
Gauntlets would be the closest that you have, and you can enchant gauntlets to
Home brew.
have various effects like that.
Hmm.
Um, so he takes a look at the various swords that you guys produce and summon, technically speaking, and I would say the best that we have would be to get you some of the common or uncommon enchanted weapons. Those will probably be your best bet. The hard
What
part
kind of-
is that the uncommon ones are 500 gold, and then the stronger it gets, it's gonna cost a couple thousand.
What kind of enchantments are we looking on uncommon weapons?
Well, statistically, out of game, it'll give you a +1 to
Is that hit and damage or just one
Yeah.
or the other?
damage.
Okay,
That was
just
in
damage.
character.
Thought
You
it
said
was-
it'll give you a +1.
It'll deal some more damage to your enemies.
Okay.
If you want anything, any kind of like fancy effects like lightning or slick or any of those spells, it will cost about 800 gold to enchant an item.
Now,
Or
is
at
there
least
like
that's what my master says.
I have like great sword. How sweeping is that? Can I get a better great sword that not necessarily has an enchantment on it that does more damage, or is great swords just great swords everywhere we go?
Well, really, the only way to make a better greatsword is to enchant it.
Okay.
Because there's only so much you can do to a tried and true sword like a greatsword.
Trace, are you still interested in one of the magic weapons?
Yeah.
How much
Yeah.
would it cost to enchant armor that we already have?
Oh, that's interesting.
With, say, a +1 or a +2?
Here's the difficulty I run into with enchanting a weapon is the weapon doesn't technically exist.
Oh,
Because what I
interesting.
have is just a summoned.
You'd have to buy a
sword.
physical weapon and then have that enchanted.
Yeah,
Probably.
because
Yeah,
I'm
he
assuming I
would.
can't enchant a packed summoned weapon.
Unless that packed weapon is one that you have converted from an existing weapon to be your packed
Which
weapon.
this one
But if
is.
it originates from just being a packed weapon, then no, it doesn't actually exist.
He is correct.
How much more expensive is it to buy a longsword with an enchantment on it?
Oh, that'll cost you 550 gold.
Steep, very steep.
And then for enchanting armor that we already have,
Enchanting armor, that'll be 500.
See, this
Would
is
that
the
be
part where I'm
+1 or
glad
+2?
that I don't use gear.
Correct.
Did you say +1 or +2? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
+1.
+1.
Okay.
+1 is 500 gold. How
That's
much is
interesting.
+2?
2,000.
An arm and a leg. I'll take a set of your finest adamant enchanted armor plate.
+3 adamantite full plate,
Oh,
please.
boy.
Now let's throw in a shield as well.
Oh, how much would that cost?
Oh, man.
I don't want to
For the-
think about it.
The sword enchanting, like what can I put on it? Like what's available here? I need options.
We'll talk to the apprentice.
Eesh,
Or
That
be
would be-
snobby and ask to see the master.
that would be very expensive.
Arm and a leg.
Well, what did
Be
the
the
apprentice
master.
say his
It'll be
name
5
was?
gold.
Sorry?
What did the apprentice say his name was?
He did not.
And what is your name? Ah, sorry,
Colin.
we've been dealing with. Huh?
What was that?
My name's Colin.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he said
Alright, Colin.
Marlin, and I was like, nice.
Colin.
The dad from Nemo.
Fallen.
Yeah.
Shot
All right, Colin. What kind of enchantments are available on longswords for me to purchase?
What do you
right
got on
now?
tap?
Yeah. What do you have available?
Like, we only have draft.
we got locker.
You said common,
Gross.
so like a +1 magic sword.
Logger is gross.
But I don't know how to say +1 magic sword in like if it were real
Uh,
life.
That's
Plus
yeah,
one
plus
magic
one
sword
is
would
an
be best.
enchantment.
Yeah, enchantment sharpness is generally the best way to put it. Did one of my lights just blow? Yeah, I just lost one of my lights.
Alright, not like specifically a +1, but like an equivalent with an interesting effect, you know?
Well, right now we have available the Flame Tongue, which will add some fire to your swipes. The Polymorph Blade, the Sword of Sharpness, and the Weapon of Slaying. Those are the ones we have on hand.
Now that one sounds pretty cool.
What does the polymorph blade do?
The weapon of slain.
If you get a really strong attack, then it'll transform transform whatever you hit, or it has a chance to transform. But because of how
It's
strong it is,
Jack.
it's expensive, and if you roll really bad, it might transform you.
It's the Wabbajack from Skyrim.
And how expensive is this?
3,000.
I was gonna guess 2K. but
Okay, what's in the like
Adamant
600 gold range? Let's be more specific here.
That would be Flame Tongue.
Okay, add some fire. I can work with this.
Does it
Okay.
look cooler?
It does actually look cooler, yeah, especially
Dang.
compared to your normal longsword.
I have a great sword.
Wow.
I have a great
Brutal.
sword.
Shots fired.
This fucking guy. I
Well,
storm it.
the problem is that your longsword and your greatsword, looking at the two of you, they're common iron and steel. It's kind of boring. Flame Tongue, on the other hand, it's an iron sword, but it's got runes down the middle. We used brass to make the what's the
Bingus.
Crossguard.
Yeah.
We used brass to make the crossguard and the pommel.
Is it
Very
brass?
nicely lapped leather
Pommel.
handle as well.
I googled adamant sword just to see kind of what existed in D&D, and I clicked on the first wiki. It was Terraria.
Okay.
OSRS.
Basically. RuneScape. Yeah, my Wikipedia here says dragon's the best metal. You got
Here's what I'd like to do, Colin. And I pull out the other set of gilded half plate, and the old set of leather armor I have. I'd like to sell these 2 sets of armor, and then in
Alright.
turn purchase that sword. How much were you saying that sword was going for? The
600 gold.
600.
You said 550.
Yeah, he did.
Did I say 550?
I thought so.
I could have sworn. I'll
I
trust
feel
you
like
on
I
this.
feel like I'm gaslighting myself.
I don't remember hearing a price.
We do have a VOD you could check.
We
if you
Yeah,
want.
that
have
is
a
true.
VOD.
Have a VOD, check the
But the
VOD.
problem is, I would have to stop recording.
It's
in order to
currently
check.
recording.
Yeah.
You said
Oh.
350, Colin.
I heard 50.
It was definitely clear.
The
50,
problem
yes.
is,
Rolled against like Colin.
the problem is that you said you only asked for a range within 600 gold. I don't think you actually asked how much. The
No, I don't
550, I do not remember saying 550. I've said
Yeah.
I've said 3,000.
Yeah,
You said-
I remember
remember
that
saying-
one.
It
I
depends on
remember
what
that
it's-
one.
Five,
It depends on what it's for. 550 was for buying an enchanted longsword.
which is just a +1. This is
Right.
a magical
Specific.
effect sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So 600 is what we're working with.
Yeah.
I got these 2 sets of armor, which I
Alright.
figured together, with my blacksmithing knowledge, are worth at least 550 together, as a group.
He's gonna take a look at the 2 of them.
He scoffs audibly.
Oh, wow. You know, these were made pretty well. Whoever had these made was pretty rich. This gilding armor is pretty good.
I think you lowballed yourself, Sean.
Dang it! Dang it!
Yeah. I would have to get the master, but I would say that that's a good deal.
Alright,
550 for the 2 of those?
Oh
Or did
my
you say 500?
gosh.
You fucking
For the 2 of
lowball
them.
yourself.
550 for the 2 of them. Yep,
Uh-huh.
that's what I said. That is what I said. Well, if you do need the master, if you could fetch
Actually,
it.
he said at least 550, no cap.
He did say at least.
I did.
But so they'll offer him 550 because they
They'll
know
offer
it's vacant.
550. Yeah, Yep.
All right. So then you're gonna have to pay 50 gold more. You know that, right?
Yep.
Dang, Colin's a little
That
shit.
does.
Not telling you.
I'm not
That's
gonna sell
metagaming.
mine. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell anyone. I just want to know Sean beamed himself. Yeah, you don't have
Look,
to tell me the
look.
price. Just tell me Sean beamed himself. I won't let anyone else know
Look.
if he beamed himself.
It's still
Except for
more than we
me,
were
he'll
getting
tell
from
me.
the other guy. The max he was offering was 450 or something like that.
Yeah, but
450 per set, dog.
I've only got the one. I gave the other away.
thank you.
Yeah, and I'm selling 1 set of gilded and 1 set of leather, and leather is cheap.
Oh. I was going on. I thought you were talking about. I thought you were selling two.
You already
The
said
2.
yes. You already.
he gave me the other half plate.
I said 1 gilded, 1 leather.
Oh.
Yeah.
For
I'm
550.
sorry.
Deal. He's no longer beamed himself. We're
The
back,
thing.
baby.
Okay. The thing is, when you said
the
I'm gonna take
ashes.
out the armors, and then you said the gilded, you said the gilded, and then I'm also getting and it's also the leather armor. I thought you were saying the 2 gilded and a total of 3 sets of armor.
That might have been confusing, but he did give me the other set of half plate about
Yep.
20,
And
30
I'm
minutes
just
ago.
gonna put
Okay.
it out there. The 2 sets of armor are at least 400 apiece. I'm not gimping myself that bad.
Yeah. No, that's more fair. Okay.
God.
Colin's
Dang,
gonna go get the. Colin leaves to go get the master.
Apprentice thought he had the deal of a lifetime.
Honestly, thought he was getting a raise.
Yeah, he was gonna get extra bread with dinner tonight.
He eventually comes back to the store with the man that you previously, only for a little bit, saw working in the workshop. Heavy duty leather apron,
Blacksmith
tools
safety guy.
all over him, big muscles,
Dirty.
fairly
I like-
dirty.
Okay, he's a working man. Respect.
Handsome. Handsome.
How can I help you?
Is he handsome?
Not really.
As I was
Aw.
dealing with Colin here, I'd like to sell you this gilded half plate and this leather, and purchase that fiery longsword you have.
Yeah, Master Lin, he says that he wants to buy fire liquor. Well, all right then.
Fire liquor.
Gotta work on the name.
We're renaming
He
that
said
when we
flame
leave,
tongue
it's fine.
before.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the enchant, I think.
Yeah, no, that's just
Well-
what Colin. That's Colin calls it fire liquor, I guess.
I'm
why
calling
it's
it
an
fire.
apprentice.
I'm also calling it fire liquor, but liquor is spelled Liquor.
Cooler.
Not bad.
Like,
All right.
Fireball whiskey.
Yeah, no, I'm with it.
Well,
All right.
And
and
also,
I
Colin
figure,
already says you made a deal for 550 gold for the pieces of armor. I'm willing to accept that, and for him, who still needs to learn the name of some of our weapons,
Colin, you little shit.
and who also learned the art of a deal. But he's my apprentice, so we'll take it out of his pay or something. We'll see.
Oh, fuck.
no.
An extra 50 gold, please, and the armor, if you will.
I hand over the armors, the 50 gold, and then I'm trying to think of how to do this. I'll wait till after the master leaves, but we'll handle that later. But yes, I hand over the armors and 50 gold.
All right. Is there anything else you would like?
I'm good.
Everyone
I-
happy?
I appreciate your fine establishment.
I'd like to sell a light crossbow and a mace.
A light crossbow and a mace. How well have they been used?
Barely at all.
All right.
Got a Carfax?
It's on the VOD. Pretty sure I've used one of them one time.
With that, he takes a look at them. Wow, yeah. These have been used once. All right then.
Oh,
Well,
this guy's a pro.
light use.
Rolled a nat 20.
Okay, well, okay, maid. The best I can give you is 4 gold
For both?
for both.
Okay, I'll hang on to them.
For Bofa.
We're good.
I got a question here.
Yeah, what's up?
No, out of character question. It says mithril armor can be worn under clothes. If I wore it under my normal armor, what's my AC looking like?
Nog.
I feel like it would add something, but probably not as much as you're
It's like
hoping
wearing
for.
chainmail under plate, There's gotta be something there.
It will add protection, but it's not 100% additive.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like 36 AC.
Yeah, it's
That
not
would
gonna
Be
be that.
amazing.
If you
See
can,
the
Incredible.
full-grown adult
Question.
dragon.
if you can wear mithril armor under clothes, can you technically wear clothes over it and
No,
still
you're
have
still
unarmored
wearing armor.
defense?
Yeah, it's
Well,
still
you're-
technically armor.
You're not disadvantaged at stealth checks with mithril.
It's true. If the
Where
master
is
leaves
Mithril?
to get to work, leaving Colin in the shop with us, I'd like to give Colin a tip of
Gonna give him a $5.
I'm gonna give him 3 gold.
Oh dang.
Thank you so much, sir.
Well, thank you.
John starts
Pleasure doing-
unzipping his pants.
No.
Don't be a fool. He's not wearing pants.
I'm a bird man. What are pants?
That is true. I don't think he's wearing pants.
I actually don't think I am either. I'm a bird cat man. I don't.
And with that, Scarlet comes up to you
Whoa.
guys. Is there anything else that you guys want to do?
Back to
How
work.
long has it been?
Been a
Approximately
while.
an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so Uguay's probably gotten his nutted and headed back to the map
She
shop,
has-
right?
The thing is, she stopped you before anything completed because
Oh.
that's how much the money paid for.
That's
Dang.
bullshit, Noah. I rolled a nat 20. That's bullshit.
It really is.
All right,
That's
fine. I'll give it to you. I just wanted to
There
make
we
the
go.
joke. I'll give it to you.
Yikes.
Noah's trying to blue ball me.
Oh, imagine.
Oh, I want bone armor. Spooky.
A
So,
hunting
is there
we go?
anything else that you guys want to do?
What, Sean?
What's what there be to do? Let's.
I
I think I'm good.
Back to the square. Pick up our
a tortoise.
companion.
I'm gonna call him a tortoise. See how he likes that.
That's fucking
Pick up our
racist.
pet.
You're a bigot.
Whoa!
All right. Well, let's get going then.
Sean, I'm gonna
Uh,
rob you for that.
And she starts once again leading you guys back down to the marketplace through various roads and squares, seeing some fairly impressive buildings. And once again, you guys have about 20 minutes if you want to ask any other questions or just talk.
Is the magic weapon stats just flame tongue on D&D Beyond?
Honestly, I'm not sure because so
Cool.
basically add 1d6 fire damage.
I don't have the full picture from the previous sessions. Why did we come to the city? Just brief explanation.
Prophetic
it was
dream. Spirit
Literally, yeah.
animal.
Okay.
So,
Prophetic dream, found a note of a secret cult thing.
Yeah, we got prophetic dream telling us to go to the city. On our way to the city, we get attacked by more of those undead cult people.
Okay.
And
We're
then
looking for the group that defeated the golem, and we naively said, "Yeah, that was us."
I
And then
actually
they tried
bragged about
to
it and
capture
said that
us.
my assistants helped
Right.
me a little bit. Everyone like fucking rolled their eyes at me because I was trying to hit on the lady that was asking us.
if you check,
I
if you
wanna
check
go
maps
for
and
it.
handouts, if you check maps and handouts, you'll be able to read that note that everybody found.
Lovely.
God, Uguay's
Thank
such a
you.
lecher.
And that's the chick that Uguay was trying to flirt with before
Uge's
she
got some
tried
game.
to.
He's got exquisite taste.
She also
Matt-
spoke Undercommon, which I understood because I'm a dark elf.
Okay.
You really tied me up, if you know what I mean, Luke.
I saw the picture of the nets.
Yeah, they ran at us with chariots that had nets.
It was a pretty cool fight, actually. I liked it.
If difficult to manage in this game.
Yeah.
Very difficult to manage. So is there anything that you guys want to ask or?
I guess it'd be prudent to ask if there's any, I guess, any religious groups or magical organizations in the city.
Oh yeah,
Seen
of
a cult
course.
around lately?
We could do that. You wanna do that? Sure. I was like, Scarlet, is there any cults in the city?
Well, it depends on how you call a cult.
She is in the
You're
sewers,
asking a child.
but she does know the sewers. If there's a cult somewhere, maybe it's in the sewers.
What a worldly opinion for a child. It depends on what your definition of cult is.
Because as you look around, we're literally walking in the temple district right now, the temple ward, and there's a lot of different places to go to temples. I think Hermes is the god that allow people worship, but there are other ones, of course. See, I'm not really allowed in the churches on account of my my
That
my
cough was in
soot.
character.
Tuberculosis.
That cough was in character.
But oh yeah, she coughs. Almost every sentence she coughs. I just don't do it because I don't remember.
She has tuberculosis.
Any
Actually.
organizations that specialize in golems?
Our friend has leprosy.
What's a golem?
Big Rock Man.
Yeah, sure.
There.
He's not there.
Oh,
Oh yeah, good point. What's a golem?
an animated pile of material.
Well, that's very descriptive right there.
Oh, please,
Uh,
Ingwe. Well, how would you define a golem?
Big Rock Man.
I don't want to start talking about like undead and like necromancy in the freaking temple district. You know, maybe that's not as, you know...
Yeah.
Got any dead bodies around? No, I don't say that.
Well, if you want to, you can, but did you didn't mention, okay. I don't really know what a golem is, so I can't really say. Sorry. Next time. And she keeps on going.
Next time, what?
On Dragon Ball Z.
After 20 minutes, another 20 minutes of walking, you guys eventually make it back to the... Oh, can I reach? I can't. You guys eventually make your way back to the marketplace and see that Uguay has been dutifully sitting at the same spot that that you guys left him at.
And I'm
Glad to
scratching
know
my
we can-
balls a lot.
Glad we know. We know
You
we can
pick
count on
something
you
up
to
and-
not get into any trouble.
I will not be holding Uguay's hands anymore.
So do I grab my? I'm assuming I got my maps from the homie, or do I need to do that now?
Unless there's anything else, you guys can hang around and wait the last like 30 minutes or so. But yeah,
Didn't it take you? Okay, wait. I thought it took you like half an hour to get there and half an hour back, and you were there for an hour or something.
it took 20 minutes to get there, another 40 minutes of talking for an hour, and then 20 minutes to get back. So 30 to 40 minutes.
About
Oh,
an hour and a
okay.
half total.
I see.
How long are we waiting?
30 to
2 hours
40
for
minutes.
maps,
30
I
minutes.
believe.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anything else you guys want to do while you're waiting, or just skip?
I'd like to fast travel, please.
If anyone else can go to Potion Center.
We can't afford potions.
We can't afford anything.
Yeah.
I got like 400 gold and I can't afford shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent a lot of gold. Still packing though.
Yeah, I guess we'll time skip training.
Yep.
Being the most unmonk-like monk on the planet.
Turtle
Alright.
hermit, baby turtle hermit.
Eventually, the map, you go in and the cartographer says, "Oh, welcome. I just finished your maps." And you can now check. Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. There we go. You now have a map of Highport.
Is there a Pog?
Nice.
Sapphire Sea, fancy. What's that up on the top right? I can't quite read that. What's the
Elf
little island thing?
Enclave.
Elf Enclave, okay.
Look at him and I say, Big McThankies from McSpankies. and then I walk out.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Right then.
Sodium chloride.
Well, you guys have your maps. You still have your guide. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do?
Okay, this is metagaming because I didn't hear this, but ask for where the bar is. You know what? Is there a guy with hook hands in town? I've always wanted to see
My
someone
gosh.
with hook hands.
Yeah, where's that goblin place?
Yeah, we should go to that tavern.
Gobbling these nuts.
Gosh.
And I pull out my bofa.
You don't have one of those.
I got two
Oh,
of them.
You mean the
Both of
Laughing
them.
Goblin, don't you? Well, that's at the Gate Ward, which is pretty near here. Just, well, kind of near here. It's northwest from here. We're gonna have to do a little bit of walking, but that's okay. You guys have already done a lot of walking.
Lead the way, Scarlet.
Okay. And she heads off in a northwest direction.
Scarlet's my favorite NPC so far.
traveling through the as you
And
travel
before
through
she's
the
the
Highport,
BBEG.
you now see that in this section the streets are pretty clean, actually. Civic pride seems to be exhibited by its citizens. The city seems pretty prosperous, actually. As those of you who have been walking around have not really noticed very many abandoned buildings or storefronts. Uh, every now and then you hear a street musician playing around. Various talents just having some fun trying to get some coin until eventually the group of you find your way at a wait, which one is oh, I didn't mark it. At this point it is starting to get later in the day. Still not super late, but I would say approximately sundown.
This is a large inn.
It is a very large inn. And as you guys, where is it? I have a thing to read.
Where am I?
There we go. I'm in the process of pulling you. Don't worry. What is happening with Nobu? What are you
I'm
doing?
walking through the market square.
Stop.
Stop! You violated the law.
Now, as you guys enter the inn, that's not correct.
Have I gotten any weird looks being a dark elf?
Have you been
Or
paying attention for it?
passive perception.
Passive
You
perception
notice
15.
there we go. You do notice that a couple of people are keeping an eye on you. Not a whole lot, or not as much as you would expect, but definitely some people who are there.
Hey.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys eventually come upon a 3-story wood and stone inn. The signpost in front of the inn features a programmed illusion of a red-nosed goblin who cavorts and performs obscene antics for pedestrians that ignore it. As you enter the inn, you are greeted by the tail end of a raunchy drinking song with about 2 fair maidens and a tankard. The smoke-filled common room of the Laughing Goblin is filled with a colorful
Did
assortment
Noah just
shush.
2 girls, 1 cup us?
Yes, he did.
He did.
God.
Mofa.
And the Laughing Goblin is filled with a colorful assortment of adventurers, elves, tieflings, dragonborn, and more, with paladins,
tiefling?
barbarians, and rogues all rubbing shoulders and sharing mugs of
It's a
ale.
little devil thing.
Oh, kind of like an imp. Oh no, it's more like full size. Okay.
On one wall stands a large clay statue of Ares with a wood sign hanging around its neck that says absolutely no brawling. A human warrior in black chainmail is perched on top of a chair where he just finished leading the crowd in the song. Ho there, fellow adventurers, shouts the inebriated man to your group. New faces owe us a song in return for a tankard of ale. And the entire crowd starts looking at you. A harried,
We're going
We need
to
him.
pretend
Harry-
that Josh is here to perform,
Here.
and then we'll skip that.
A hairy barmaid swoops over to you with a tray of
Oh,
drinks.
Harry.
Harried,
Oh,
like
okay.
um.
Carry
the
on.
dr-
Carry on.
The pretty maid smiles apologetically. Perhaps one of you could sing "The Holy Night." 'Tis always the crowd pleaser, as she points at one of the drinks with her eyes, and you see the words of the song are etched into the side of a tankard. The
Oogway's
crowd
got
looks
it.
at you expectantly.
Oh no.
This is better than Billy. Go for it, Oogway. Where'd Oogway go? Oh, there he is.
So, who's gonna sing?
Oogway sounded pretty confident.
Okay, and I will tell you, if one of your characters chooses to sing a drinking song, either this or one of your choosing, the results of the performance check, because there will be one, may affect how some of the characters react to you and possibly give a reward. If the other characters participate with the one-word chorus, that check will be at advantage. None of you are familiar with the tune, which is kind of irrelevant. However, if one of you actually sings the song with everyone helping with the
Yeah.
chorus,
Yeah.
you will automatically get a nat 20.
Okay, that's what I was wondering about. Is let's say if we sing it, do we still have to roll? So
So, you guys, are you all gonna sing together? Or is Uguay, are you
I'll
taking
sing
it up
with my
yourself?
mic muted.
Not possible.
I wasn't part of the deal, Noah.
I need to hear it so the crowd can hear it.
I'll do it. If we're not gonna do it with the automatic nat 20.
I'd do it if everyone did it. I'd participate for the nat 20.
Check maps and handouts.
That's going to be hard to sing a chorus
Yeah,
over
that's-
Discord, though.
That's
Yeah.
really true.
Well,
Just
all you have to do is
and-
say hey after I do the lines.
Oh, we could try that, I suppose.
Yeah, that'll be the easiest.
But singing in sync together, I don't think that cake's gonna
Well-
bake very well in Discord.
Yeah, the only time that everyone has to do something other than the main singer is with the one word hey at the
I'll
end.
do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a whole chorus.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought we were singing the whole song
Check-
together.
Check maps and handouts, boys.
Yeah, I'm there.
Everybody is looking at you expectantly.
Take it away, Uguay.
Wait, hang on. Let me move in here.
Oh, he's RPing.
I get on top of the table.
Yes.
I have a tale of a mighty knight, a warrior of renown.
Hey!
Not much of a knight, won't put up a fight. Perhaps a bit of a clown.
Hey!
Hey,
The second son of a minor lord, he wouldn't get the town.
hey,
Hey!
So packed up his bags and rode far away to vent or serve the crown.
hey.
Hey!
The king saw his knight, not much of a sight. What with his skinny limbs.
Hey!
Hey,
Sword were a chore, too busy with whores and getting drunk on gin.
Hey.
hey.
With a belly of pork and dumb as an orc, no king would take him in.
Hey,
So he joined the church, his faith besmirched, and became a paladin.
Hey!
Hey!
And we all.
And the crowd bursts into cheer. And it was wonderful. Everybody who is definitely drunk is just laughing and clapping. That guy from before approaches you, Uguay. That, my friend, was an epic performance. I'm still wiping away the tears. I'll tell you what. My friend Indara owns a store called the Secret Grotto over in High Ward. If you end up with any gear that you need to buy or sell, you tell her you're a friend of Leshnir Blackman, and she'll treat you right, she will.
Secret
Hell yeah,
grotto,
buddy.
Secret grotto, High Ward.
And he kind of stumbles around and tries to get back to his seat.
Time for Oogway to try and slam a pint.
My favorite part of the episode.
A pint at this store behind the behind the counter is a fairly portly man. taking care of a bunch of different people all at the same time. But he looks like he's working pretty hard, having some fun with some of the customers. What could I get you?
A pint, good sir.
A pint? Well, you're gonna have to be more specific than that. Do you want some good berry wine, some wheat beer, some barley beer? What can?
Who buys wine by the pint?
What's
Get me your finest wine.
what's the recommendation?
Some of the barley
I
beer.
ask the human homie who's drunk. What are you having? What are you having, lad?
The pint of the finest barley.
What was his name again? I want him.
One of those for me, barman.
Do I have a picture of him? If I have a picture of him,
Yeah.
I can put him in.
Okay, I want to make sure I have it in my notes. I don't know if I quite heard his name clearly the first time.
Noah, do I have to make a constitution check to slam the pint?
You do.
You should hop up on the table and do it.
I never
like
left
these
the
guys.
table.
Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
I don't have an image for him, but this is how you spell his name. I'm just double checking. I did some scrolling.
Fuck.
Yep. There you go.
Lovely. Thank you, sir. A pleasure as always.
Of course. What'd you roll, buddy?
Nothing.
Ah, that is not good.
Bang.
4 plus what?
The party animal can't hold his liquor.
Oh,
He can hold his croquettes, though.
6 total.
Oof.
Okay. dropping 3 copper onto the table. You chug. And oh yeah, it's 3 copper, by the way.
Yeah.
Paltry, pedestrian amounts of coin.
Slam it down, and wow, this is actually a really good barley beer, and it hits you like a truck.
I belch loudly. Hopefully without puking.
You are inebriated. You are not drunk nor passing out drunk, but you're tipsy.
Hog.
Good thing Ugo is a master of the drunken fist combat style.
True.
What can I get you? Any of your other party members? Anything to eat, drink?
Are all the drinks comparably the same cost?
Approximately. If you want, you can ask for the lowdown on what is all available.
I'll buy a round of drinks for the bar, for the tavern.
Whoa!
As everybody in the crowd just starts cheering.
We're
Yeah,
Beloved.
ingratiating ourselves.
Yeah.
You're making a
I'll take
mistake.
Goodberry wine before the crowd hits the bar.
Same.
Some Goodberry wine will cost you a silver piece, please.
Of course.
Why
and-
would I pay for it?
Yeah. Wait.
I'm not paying for my party. Only,
Ah.
only the other tavern goers. I don't need to ingratiate myself with them.
That's fair. That's fair.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll
Five,
buy
six,
for my party
7.
too if they want something.
Yes.
8,
I already
9,
deducted the silver. I'm good.
I didn't.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 total people. 3 copper times 15.
Yeah, I'm a big roller. I
45
just toss them a gold piece. I'm a high roller. Just toss them a gold. I'm throwing people gold pieces all over the place.
These are just alcoholic LaCroix, and I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't
That's-
feel good about it.
Strange.
How about it?
Sir, you've got another round if you
Got it,
want.
okay. Keep the people happy.
Another round as he dings a bell at this point, and everybody is just like, yeah!
Why is this the best part of the campaign so far?
Yeah.
Because we're out of the tutorial. That's the reason why.
I hate how many campaigns I've been in that don't make it out of the tutorial.
Yeah. Now, food or just drinks, good sirs.
Take the gold as far as it will go.
Take the gold as far as it goes. That's another round and then 2 meals.
For everyone?
No, that's another round and then a total of 2 meals left. Because that's 45 per.
Uguay's got
oh,
the
wait, no.
drunchies. He'll take one of those meals.
That's 4. That's 4 meals. I did my math wrong.
Oh, okay, then I guess some of us can eat.
Yeah.
All this,
And all kinds of meals for whoever doesn't already get them.
others, one of us has to pay their own meal.
Oh, that made that easy.
Would you like
Uguay's
to
staying for you,
for that
so I'm
much?
not paying.
For that much, would you care for some stockpot stew or hunter's pie?
What would you recommend?
The stew we've been building since 3 days ago, so it's got some quite an interesting flavors. The hunter's pie has been made just today. Very tasty.
4
Both-
pies.
Bye.
Pies it is. I'll go tell my wife. As he goes behind the bar into that kitchen area, and you can even from here among the ruckus hear his bellowing voice. 5 pies.
Oh, dang. I dab.
It does take you. It will take a little while for the pies. So if you guys want to sit down, find
Yeah,
a
let's get a
spot,
table,
talk to
let's get a
anybody.
Now they're gonna come talk to us. We're the fucking life of the party.
I don't want a table that Uguay stood on.
I don't know how well they'll be talking with how much they've drunk, but you know.
Right. So yeah, you are correct. Who talks to ya? Okay. That guy from before, who introduced himself as Leshnir, comes over to you guys. I wanted to thank you for those rounds of drinks. They have been very helpful. Tell me, what is your names?
I'm Corrosia.
I'm Astreus.
Any of the other boys?
Awkward silences.
I'm
Oh,
Ingwe.
I was unmuted. I was muted. I was like, Master Uguay.
We're still not sure, Master of what.
Of the Drunken Fist.
We're still not sure.
It is very thoughtful of you all to purchase these rounds for us.
We like
How
the
have you
party.
been?
What can I say, my man?
You be a man of the people.
It is good to do that every now and then.
No, I think that's out of character for a drunk guy.
What?
To say every now and then it's okay to party. He fucking loves it. He wants it every day.
Honestly, I don't even. As the drunk guy, he didn't even register what you said.
Oh,
In character, man. You just turned it around on you, Zach.
he's gaslighting me.
What brings you to Highport? Because my party and I have never seen you before.
Highport, I'm dead.
The man speaks!
From now on, he's only ever gonna call you dad.
That's my favorite part of the campaign. This campaign's had some banger moments, but that one takes it. Go on, Ingwe. You can't drop that, banger and not keep talking to the man. I'm sorry.
It was
Novu.
Novu.
I've had 3 rounds. I'm a little
True.
tipsy.
No, I just kind of go back to my drink.
Oh, don't stop there, Dad. It's great.
Man, my internet died, and then I came back, and everyone's laughing even more.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Novu didn't keep talking to Leshner, and he was like, "Don't stop there, Dad."
Well,
We
I
just
don't-
beat up a big zombie golem thing, and now we're looking for more work.
Zombie golem things.
really? That's impressive if true.
It's not true.
They don't call me Master Oogway for nothing.
I put my arm around Oogway.
They
Like,
don't
it's
call him that.
100% true. This is my friend Master Oogway.
We really do call him Master for nothing, though, unrelated to his story.
I give Oogway another pint.
My name
His
is
first
Master
name is
Oogway.
Master.
No relation. I slam the pint.
And at this point, I need everybody to start making Constitution checks.
Let's go,
At le-
baby!
Everybody who is drunk more than 2. How about that?
Okay, that's me.
Cool, we're good.
I'm first. I'm just chilling.
Same.
I am.
What do I roll
basically
again? I had to
playing-
tab out for my fucking. How do I see the roll
Constitution,
log
my
again?
good sir.
How do I see the roll log again? There it is.
The book at the
That's-
top right.
16 total.
21
Pretty
for
good.
Oogies.
20
Both
on.
of you, both of you are doing well. Kuroja, you're starting to feel a bit tipsy now, but and Oogway, you're holding on somehow. But as I've described before, these barley beers are pretty good. I honestly can't describe how it tastes because I've never had one myself. All I know is that it was well made and worth the money.
Hoppy.
No, not hoppy.
Not
No.
hoppy.
No.
We're
Tastes like-
drinking IPA.
Orange peels.
Fair. Oh.
Tastes like barley.
It's a
Yeah, I
double
haven't had any
IPA.
barley beers
I think
either.
barley is going to be sweeter than wheat, and wheat is probably comparable to lager. So
I don't even know
a
what that
richer
is.
lager, probably.
Now, in his inebriated state, Leshner kind of tries to tell you about his various story and points out over there to a group of people who are sitting around, not really having much of a good time, but they're drinking. A group of 3 people, by the way. One is a human, a half. Come on, there we go. A dwarf, and 2 halfling. No, sorry. A dwarf, a halfling, and a human are standing over there, sitting at their table over there.
Dang, Noah's had a little too much.
I get in character really well.
And he does so by crippling alcoholism.
Respect.
This
method
is not
actor.
water.
Method actor. I challenge Leshner to an arm wrestling match.
Ooh, okay.
I wager a gold.
You,
I
sir.
Acting like a hype man for the arm wrestling match, and I get everyone around all interested in it.
Let's see how well you can hold your liquor, Leshner.
You, sir, have a deal. And now, I need to pull up his stats.
My strength mod is crazy, so I better fucking clap this guy.
We'll find out together.
And before you roll 3 nat ones.
I'll cry.
I've got his stats.
Are we punching a dude out for realsies?
No, we're arm wrestling. Chill
Yeah,
out.
we're
okay,
arm wrestling.
okay.
Take it
We're arm
easy.
wrestling, my guy.
Leshner's
Oh.
a friend, at least so far.
Saw a Hannah in the background of Zach's camera and didn't register that that was Zach's camera at first because it was out of the corner of my eye, and I was really confused.
Oh boy, I just.
It's like
that-
someone's creeping up on me.
that was interesting. Okay, so Leshner goes. Honestly, I thought it turned into battle music there. I don't know.
So did I. I was like, alright.
It's like, no, it's ready for every eventuality.
I would love to take credit for that, but that wasn't me that time.
I'm just saying,
this is just a
every
standard.
time someone throws a chair, people start wilding out.
Leshner stands on the sits at the
Oh,
table on the other side of it.
standing? What the fuck?
I know. And the way that we're gonna do this is we're gonna make competing strength checks.
Okay.
It's a total of 3 steps. You have to get 3 in a row in order to win.
Okay,
I
I like
will
that.
keep track using d6s. So right now, both of you are at equal 3, and then if you lose one, then you go up. Or if you win one, you go up, and the other person goes down. So, let's start.
Get fucked, Leshner. I'm not even gonna
Starting
add my mod.
strong. The Dragon King goes up and immediately takes a solid lead. Going down. Man, I wish these were countdown d6s. That would be cool. The arms, the strength of this Dragonborn fighter just pushes him down. Are you gonna attack?
No, I tried. Actually, I was trying to ruin my dice, but I requested to close the door.
Immediately pulling into the lead with Kuroja. Let's roll again.
Damn, I don't beat it.
Tying it back, pulling, successfully able to pull himself, now that the surprise is over, even in his inebriated state, uses his strength to put you back into neutral. Go again.
Soy Jack face right now watching it, and I'm just like,
Okay.
oh!
19. I don't know if it
19.
recorded it, but I rerolled the dice. Okay, it did. Yeah. Second win. Second win.
Oh, I see. Okay. That makes much more sense. Kuroja, once again, being kind of surprised that this human is able to take you on at least a little bit. You start pulling yourself back from the brink of, well, being in the middle.
From
Once
the
again,
brink
we
of
continue.
being tied.
As long as I don't not when I beat that. Yep.
Pulling itself even further, getting closer and closer to the 5 and 1. Pulling yourself closer and closer to the end. We're getting one final row, possibly.
Oh, get.
Oh.
6.
Oh, he pulls it back. We're getting closer to the middle. We're continuing this fight.
Dang, he's rolling shit, and I can't beat him.
Getting Kuroja once again and getting
On the
really near
precipice.
to win.
I'm rolling early. Yo, not that 20.
And with that, Kuroja wins.
Like cheer, stand up.
I just start screaming, oh shit, world star, world star.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm kind of drunk. Catch me next time when I'm not so drunk, and that'll be a completely different story.
We'll rematch, and I go for like the medieval like forearm handshake with Leshner.
a strong forearm grip. And he tosses you one of a gold piece.
Yeah, we recoup some of the day's cost.
Nice.
Some. And he heads back to his table of people.
Dang, my reputation with Leshiner's gotta be like fucking exalted, man.
Same here.
Anything else you boys would like to do?
You've already reached the friendliness cap for the day. You have to come back tomorrow to keep farming
Yeah.
that.
Let's get all my money. I go over to the innkeeper and I ask for a room.
A room. All right. How many would you like? Or how many beds in one room would you care for?
If we could fit our whole party in one room, that works just as well.
Looks behind. Sees a total of. Man, how many people do we actually have?
Yeah, how
though?
many are really here?
It's hard.
Oh.
I'll be honest. It's hard to tell because Josh is
Five,
jumped
six.
Josh is leaving us.
theoretically.
Schmidt may come back.
6.
He should be done tomorrow, I think.
6. So
If
let's
he
say
comes back, then it's 6.
let's say 7, just due to the fact that it won't change anything when it comes to
As I say,
prices.
I'm paying for 7. Oh, sir.
7 people. All right. Well, that'll cost. I have a room of 3 and a room of 2. If that'll work for you.
That works just fine.
Wonderful. It'll be 2 silver per.
I give him the gold I won from Leshner.
Thank you so much. That will. That.
That'll
Do you want to
cover
put this
several
out?
nights.
Yeah, this will pay for several nights if you wish.
Please.
All right. That'll
I'm
be
sure
2.
we'll be here a
This will
minute.
pay for 2 nights for both of those rooms, and then you also have a total of 2 silver extra.
Go and keep it.
Thank you very much, sir.
Dude, Luke's out here fucking swinging cock.
Woolen.
He got tired of being told he was poor all day, so now he's swinging money around.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just
I
like
feel
real life.
insecure
He's
from
just
not being
talking
able to
about
afford
his
plate armor.
salary.
So I will say, do you want to, because you originally came to this this specific location to talk to that one guy, do you want to talk to him tonight or next session?
I'm good either way. It might be better next session because it'll be fresher in our mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess with your rooms being paid, now's a good time to call it.
Great session.
That was
Nice.
a very fun session.
I had a lot of fun.
God,
Yeah.
Luke boomed every check tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was really living his best life.
We did too.
I did pretty well for myself as well. You know, we all had a good evening. Everyone give yourself a round of applause.
Great singing.
True.
Now I have that recorded.
It just seemed like it was that kind of cadence of a song.
I think you chose a good rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rhythm that I went for when I was practicing this and figuring it out, it was, I
See you,
have a tale of a mighty knight, a warrior of renown. That kind of thing.
Nice.
I think
So-
the way I sang it was more drinking songy.
That's true.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of fun.
Nice.
God, I can't fucking find the dorm 4. It's It's changed again.
I don't like
Keep
this
it
one
right
as much as
below
the
this
other one.
one.
I think they're both good. I think the last one was better.
This one's good if you know what it is,
Yeah.
but it's hard to tell with just a little thumbnail.
Luke, while we were playing, I made 6,000 more molten glass.
Nice. I almost got 85 thieving.
2 friends.
Good friends.
Cheers.
Want to switch
Oh,
to
I thought
friends?
we were
I know. I thought we were cheering.
We're toasting.
to the friends server. I see.